Stream up. Happy Friday to Knicks Nation. Post game live. CP from KnicksFanTV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time Show. The final preseason game is in the books. On tonight's episode, we're going to recap the Knicks 117-116 loss to the Pelicans. Take your phone calls here from the fans. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. This is the home for you. This is the home where we talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post-game live analysis featuring live calls. Jay Ellis.
Yeah, man.
Are you ready for the regular season?
No, I'm not ready, man. I'm not ready for this, man. My heart can't handle it.
Oh, we need a couple more preseason games, man. We're not ready, man. We're not ready.
There's too many people on this team.
There's too many people on this team, bro. We got too many players, bro.
Too many.
We got too many players, man, on this team, man.
I just wouldn't think that I want a worse team. I mean, in the sense of it's just too much.
This is gonna be worse than last year, bro. This is gonna be worse than last year, bro.
Everybody should be getting minutes, bro.
Everybody needs minutes.
Everybody.
All right.
I mean, out here shooting threes, like
man.
That comes in and hits a three, like he still died.
And then ISO comes in and blows the whole thing up.
Yeah, like, coach, you was sitting me, like, dude, I just dropped what 17 to 1.
Oh man, this is gonna be worse than last year, bro. All right, Knicks lose 117-116. Let's talk about some storylines tonight, man. Where are you going first? Where you want to go first?
Oh man, first I'm gonna go with Randle first.
Okay.
Not Randle, RJ. I'm going with RJ.
Solid, fantastic game from RJ.
I am dog. Listen, any worry I ever had in the summer about RJ's game, gone.
Solid.
Completely gone. You just feel like he's going to be the man.
Yes.
Eventually, and it's just a matter of time. It was like a 1-2 punch day with RJ and Randle, and you just saw that RJ just made the right basketball play every single time down the court.
He's smart, man.
Yeah.
He's a smart player, bro.
Whether it was the shooting, passing. There was this one pass where he drove down the baseline and passed it to the wing player on the move in the pass. And all the scouting reports said he couldn't make passes like that. And then he's been
doing it quite a bit, though. This is not the first game. He's been doing it quite a bit.
I know. Like, blow up the scouting reports. They all wrong.
Yeah, they were all wrong.
There's a mad stuff in those scouting reports I was reading and listening to in the summer that you just have to blow it up now.
Listen, man, this kid, he's only going to get better, man. With his IQ, his smarts, and his size that he's using to his advantage already on his rookie size, his rookie physique. This is just rookie physique, and he's having his way out there. Very encouraging. Like I said, very encouraging. 9-12 tonight. Best shooting night of the preseason. Defense has been fairly solid. And just his overall court awareness, man. How about the pass where Mitch blocked the shot? Yeah. RJ gets it and threads the needle of Kev for the slam. That was beautiful, man.
Really? I was so good. Like, the passing is on point. Like, I knew the passing was on point from Duke, but it's impressive that he's able to bring that to the NBA. And just the finishing around the basket. That was one thing that every scout said he could not do and he had to get better at. And it just seemed like since Summer League, he was like, nope, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, he's picking up right where he left off from the Summer League straight through. The last two games of the Summer League straight through to the preseason. Yeah, like you could argue he's played the best overall consistently of all. Remember when we had Alan Hahn on, and Alan Hahn was like, oh, well, we got to take our time with him, bring him off the bench. Now this guy's starting, man. He's starting from day one. This is going to be one of our guys for sure.
Yeah, he's starting. He's starting. He's definitely going to start, and he's going to probably be a big reason why this franchise's credibility will eventually turn around.
He's an important piece, no doubt about it, man. Another storyline: the return of ISO Zoe. We know that he was a bit, peeved. He was a bit disgruntled about the lack of playing time in the preseason. Part of the ISO storyline is the Ellington storyline. To be fair, I thought Ellington had his best game of the preseason from the perimeter. He was 3 for 6 from downtown, and this is what you can see why Fizz likes Ellington out there as a catch and shoot 3 guy. We need the 3-point shooting in the worst way, man. We are a lousy shooting team. Tonight we were pretty good. I thought we were pretty decent from beyond the stripe. But, overall, you can see why FaZe wants to give Ellington this opportunity, because tonight I thought he was pretty good. ISO comes in and does ISO. He gets his points and almost wins the game for us.
Yeah, man. And you kind of get the feeling that ISO might be frustrated for not getting minutes, but there's a lot of shooting guards on this team, and maybe Fizz just wants to get a good look at Wayne because he has a new toy and he has to figure out how it works.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm hope that might be the big reason why things like this is happening, and ISO just might have to wait his turn and take the job. You know what I mean? He took it today, so you figured like when the season starts, ISO has to get his minutes, and even if Wayne does play, maybe you flip it. Maybe the ISO's playing more minutes than Wayne because ISO is versatile. Man.
I think it's going to be on a platoon, and I think you're going to see ISO in more of those games where we have to finish. I think the only issue is it's too much sticking. And even though they brought us back in the game between ISO and Randle, it was just too much ISO. You know what I mean? Too much sticking. And against the better teams, it's not going to work that way. You know what I mean? We lost the ball movement that we got going in the third quarter and late in the second quarter. And I thought the fourth quarter, it was too much sticking.
Yeah, I thought overall there was too much. I mean, the theme of the preseason really is with the exception of the first game, I felt like we were kind of passing a little bit more. But it was too much sticky overall. We kind of really leaning on Randle posting up a lot.
Yeah.
And taking plays out of the post. And when it works, it's pretty. And when it doesn't, it just looks like it just looks really bad because there's no player movement or anything.
Right.
And we just hope that as the season wanes on, that more players are put in place and it's not just dribble handoff and post Randle and watch him make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. I didn't really like. You know what it was. What I did like about this game is that number one, the defense did tighten up in the second half. Right, first half they were killing us. This dude Alexander Walker, he's gonna be a play, man. They were lighting us up. JJ was lighting us up. We had Jaleel Okafor looking like Karl Malone out there. He was killing us. The defense just wasn't tight, but I think part of what got us back into it was Mitch's defense. DSJ tightened up on the perimeter a little bit, and also obviously ISO's offense got us back into the game. But this was a game that was going to test us as far as how we execute in late game situations. Trying to win the game. Who's going to be the guy? Who's going to be the go-to scorer? Tonight, Randle wanted to be that guy.
Yeah, like he was good down the stretch for the most part, hitting those threes that he practiced in the summer.
Yeah.
But again, I'm hoping the coaching kind of evolves as the season goes on. We didn't really have go-to plays to go to finish off the game. It was kind of more team and it's kind of predictable.
It was ISO, man. It was ISO, man. I mean, listen, it was you got to take the good with the bad, and the good was that ISO was getting his points. The bad was that a lot of it was in isolation. The ball was sticking. You didn't hear from RJ again until the last minute or so when he got one more bucket. Mm-hmm. So that was a kind of take the good with the bad in terms of that. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish.
But that being said, if you were going to ISO at the end, I'd rather ISO than Randle.
Yeah, that was the issue too. Even off that inbounds play, like give it back to ISO, man. I'd rather that than Julius trying to pull up for three. I understand he was hot. He shot 50% from three tonight, and he has some good looks. But get the guards involved. It was a little too much. Julius trying to play hero ball down the stretch. Yeah. One of the things too with Julius is that you notice he gets stripped a ton. When he tries to go 1-on-3, like okay, the steal at the end was great. It was a great hustle play, but then he tries to take it in himself like he's a guard, go 1-on-3, and he turns the ball over.
Yeah, it's one of those things where he kind of has a mismatch because he had a small guy on him. So I don't completely blame him. And he kind of has a pretty good handle for a power forward and kind of good quickness, but he has to work on his handle a little bit and his awareness because he gets stripped. Like you said, he gets stripped a lot down there.
He gets stripped a lot.
And if you're getting doubled and triple teamed, you have to be aware and you have to be able to make the quick read and kick it out to some guards, and that's how you're going to be useful for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, man. So on the ISO front, definitely a lot to consider between ISO Ellington. We saw Dot come in the game, not really effective. Obviously, he needs time coming off that shoulder surgery. So the backup 2-guard spot, once again, Jay Ellis is another area. They talk about the power forwards. We're not talking about the power forwards in terms of playing time. It's the guards is where all the depth is.
CP, I'm sorry. These people on ESPN, NBA TV, commenting on the Knicks and the power forward, big man glut, they don't know our team, dog. They don't. They just read the paper and regurgitate everything. We know our team. Yeah. We know that we only have one big man, and the real gut was going to be in that guard position.
The guard position is where the issue is, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what the real issue is, man. The real Knicks fans know that.
Absolutely. And the reason I say that is because the one thing we know is that you don't want to see these big guys playing together. Like, you don't want to see Mook at the 3, Randle at the 4, Portis or Gibson at the 5. That I don't want to see. But, you could, based on how these guys are playing, you don't have to play one of these guys. Like, you don't need Portis per se if Taj is back. You know what I mean? With the guards, though, like, when do you put Frank in for his defense? When do you throw ISO in for his scoring, when the scoring gets bogged down? You know what I mean? When do you throw Ellington in there because you need a quick 3? That's going to be the conundrum all year long, man. All year long.
Toughest job in the NBA. I said it with my podcast. I said it on the show with you and Terry. Man, no one's going to be happy. No one's going to be happy.
It's going to be tough, man.
The players ain't going to be happy.
Absolutely.
Everyone's going to be mad.
Everyone's going to be mad. Everyone's going to be mad. And then the other storyline was the point guards. Once again, no Frank tonight. We went DSJ and we went Peyton. DSJ got the bulk of the first half. He finishes with 9 and 9, 2 of 12 shooting. 2 of 12 shooting, JLs. Six dimes. Right. Neither one. It was kind of like hot and cold. They had their good moments. They had their pretty lousy moments. I thought with DSJ, once again, still trying to get back into the swing of things. No confidence in his jump shot. Wiley made an excellent point. There was one where he had the corner 3 wide open to himself. And then it ends up turning the ball over. Yeah,
man. And he clanked a bunch of those before. I mean, they was looking good in an Instagram video.
Yeah.
But when it came to game time, he didn't hit them. And you know what? It's his first real game back. I will say he moved a lot better today because the first game back, he looked injured. He looked
he didn't look too good. He didn't look too good.
Today he was attacking. He missed a lot of bunnies in the 2 feet away from the basket, and you hope he at least hits those when the game starts going, and then you hope that the confidence will come for the jump shot.
Yeah,
and that's really gonna take us to the next level, man. Is one of these guards hitting a jumper, man.
He needs some confidence in the jumper, and then also I thought in the first half in particular, the ball movement just wasn't really solid. We needed the guards to get us going, and it wasn't too solid. Peyton, same thing. Defense was okay. He got some guys going. Peyton finished with 6 points, 4 dimes, 3 of 6 shooting. Like I said, bro, we didn't need him. We didn't need him, and he adds to the glut. But it is what it is. You got him here. They'll have to figure it out. I don't know how Fizz is gonna roll with this, but to me, we didn't need him. We didn't need him.
It's one of those things where he set his guys up okay. He played defense okay in spots, and then he did stuff like fighting over the picks, but then let people shoot the 3 over him. Fighting the pick was useless.
Facts.
Like he was like really hot and cold on defense all night. Like, oh, good play. Wait, he let that happen?
Right.
Good play. Oh, he let that happen?
Man, I seen him airball a step back 8-footer, man. That was terrible, man. That was terrible, man.
Yo, no one is really like for real. Like in my mind, it's like you go DSJ because he just brings you something completely different,
right?
Than Peyton and Frank, and then you have Peyton and Frank, who I said before is kind of similar. Maybe Frank can learn a few things about Peyton and his pace and how he pushes the ball, but other than that, Frank's defense kind of sets him apart from Peyton. So we'll see how this rolls.
I think Frank's defense definitely sets him apart from the rest, and that's why I think you have to play him. You have to play him. Even though the jumper is not there, even though the inconsistency in offense, he's highly inconsistent, I still think it's worth the development. It's worth the development to keep him out there, especially on the defensive end. One of the things Breen and Wiley, near the end of the game, Breen was like, the perimeter defense is so important. Wiley goes, well, it really starts with the pick and roll defense. Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, this is Frank. You need stops at some point, man. You need stops. So, hey,
it would be interesting to see how he did. I would love to see what Frank would do with these 3-point shooters, man. Because to be honest, I know we got torched from 3, but at the same time, they scored 117. They've been averaging 128 a game.
Yeah.
This whole season. That's what they were saying in the pregame anyway. So it's even though they got 117 this game, it's actually not bad considering what they've been doing to everybody else.
Yeah, I thought second half things tightened up a little bit. Second half things tightened up. First half it was terrible. Everybody was getting theirs in the first half. First half was terrible. Second half things got a little bit more respectable, and then like I said, with ISO's offense and Randle stepping up, we got back into the game. Got back into the game. So once again, Knicks lose 117-116. Salutes everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up for your boys. CP from KnicksFanTV here. My man J. Ellis from the Nick of Time show. Are you guys ready for the season or what, man? Call us up, 657-383-1509. Let's hear from the fans. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. Before we get to the phones, let me shout out the Superchats. Robert Parrish sends us a Superchat. He says, RJ's a beast and savvy. Solid on defense, too. Totally agree with them. A.O. Powell, shout out A.O. Powell out in L.A. He says, shout out to J. Ellis. He said, I remember a few Nick of Time shows where you were adamant that Darius Garland was the future Nick. Welcome to the RJ Club. Pull up to the West Coast next.
I still like Garland, dog. RJ is doing what he's doing, man.
Shout out Demo B. He says, I'm starting to feel Mark Jackson would have been better for the Knicks. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't call it with Mark Jackson, but listen, a lot of people still clamoring for him, JLs, but now Mark Jackson days are done. All right, man. First caller up, Ron from Baltimore. What's going on, Ron? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. I'm frustrated. David Fizdale's got to go.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Ron, not you too, Ron. Come on, Ron. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, man. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Just hear me out on this.
Okay.
Hear me out on this. There's been two or three games where I just don't understand what he's doing. Alonzo Trier scores like 15 points in 5 minutes. But I can't get him to touch the last 3 possessions. I'm serious. Look, Julius Randle is a nice player, okay? But he's playing like he's Carmelo out there.
Yeah.
He's got to pass the ball.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what you're gonna get with Randle. He wants to be the number. He got paid to be the number 1 option by default, and he's gonna play that way. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But my thing is like you guys said, RJ Barrett and Alonzo Trier, to me, they're the dudes on this team, or at least they're the 2 most impressive guys I've seen all preseason. And we talk about the point guard position. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I kind of like Frank and Barrett over all of them. Dennis Smith, if he can't shoot and he can't get us out in transition, I know he had a few good minutes out there where you think he could. I think I'd bring him off as the 6th man, actually. Dennis Smith. But I don't know, man. Like I believe in Frank. I like RJ. I would bring Dennis off the bench. I hope he can start to shoot. But guys, that was to me. ISO's got to get at least 1 touch.
Yeah.
At the end of that game.
I agree, especially the last play in particular. Last play in particular, I didn't need Randle taking that all by himself. Thanks for the call, Ron. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah, wow. We mentioned that earlier, man.
Ron setting the tone, Jay Ellis.
Yeah, Fizdale on the first call.
On the first call. On the preseason finale.
Fizdale fire. You want to be the joke of the franchise? Fire the coach in the last game of preseason.
Oh, man.
That'll do it.
I think, again, DSJ, listen, this is his first action. The injuries sets you back. It's a short preseason, and if you don't start it off properly, this is what's gonna happen. He's rusty out there. He missed a lot of bunnies, a lot of easy shots. Definitely missed, and then the jumper. He just has no confidence in the jumper right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of grading him on a slight curve. Like you know what I mean. Like today, I feel like this is real semi first day back because he's just like I said last game. He looked like Herman Monster. He looked mad stiff. Yeah. He fell on the floor. He looked like he didn't want to get up. He wasn't sure if he was fine. And then, you find out he really was fine. And today, he moved better. He did.
He was a lot more fluid out there. He was a lot more fluid. So, we got to give DSJ some time, man.
Yeah, and the defense actually looked okay.
Yeah.
Like he did some nice stuff on defense. On ball and some, he did some, he had a couple nice rotations where he pulled the ball away from behind.
Yeah. The inconsistent play of the point guards is going to be a problem all year, man.
Bruh.
It's going to be a problem all year. And again, this is why I didn't want Peyton here. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to make things any easier.
No, it's not.
It's not going to make things any easier.
You got to trade somebody tomorrow.
I want Frank, I want DSJ to get the bulk of the minutes.
Yeah, man.
To work through their problems.
If Peyton is not gonna flat out beat Frank, which I don't think he has. No. Then I think you should play Frank.
No. You just play Frank and live with the bricks and hope he improves. For real. What is development for?
Yeah, because it's too close. It's like it's one thing if he's just flat out out point guarding him.
Yeah.
But he's not flat out point guarding.
I mean, what is development for if you're not going to play these kids and coach them up?
Yeah.
And let them work through the kinks?
Yeah. Just bank on the defense. Bank on the defense and hope that you see more of the fever Frank.
Facts.
As the season comes on and he gets more comfortable.
Absolutely. Oh, let's go to my man, JLs. We haven't heard from Q since the middle of last year, man. Q, I was worried about you, bro. I didn't know where you were, man.
What's good, fellas?
What's good, bro? How you feeling, bro?
Oh, what's good, man? Feeling good, man. I had my AAU season I had to finish up, too, so I couldn't get on tap, and I had a lot of training, and, I had to get these teams together and make sure their rosters were fine. They got me as the GM doing this for this AAU program, so I couldn't get on during a lot of the things y'all were doing, but I love what y'all doing, man.
Okay,
y'all keeping it strong. I get to listen to y'all at work, so I'm keeping up with what's going down, but I had to call in, man. I had to get it started, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so what's on your mind, man? How you feeling about this right now?
Yo, I'll tell you this. I got three things that I think that, first of all, a couple of comments. We got to calm down. We can't fire Fizz, man. We can't do that.
Nah, not at all. Work. I'm not for that at all.
It's like we got to let him finish the whole contract. I to be honest, looking at it from a coach's perspective, Fizz might not be the guy to take us to the promised land, but he's what we got right now. But we need an identity. We need an identity. The one thing that's going to be real tough on Fizz is he has to give us an offensive and defensive identity.
Mm-hmm.
We look horrible when we go into that ISO, man. It makes me think of Melo, which I don't want to trash Melo.
Yeah.
But we need ball movement. We need guys that's active. I think Fizz needs to work on doing if you watch college football, the LSU coach, he brought in an offensive guy. He brought in a guy that knew offense. Fizz might want to do that. Bring in a guy that knows offense, that knows how to get this ball moving. And then the second thing is, we definitely got to fill that point guard spot. PSJ, he looked hurt. I'm going to be honest, but he looked good this game. But he's the key to us going further.
Yeah.
It's like we have to have that point guard spot solidified.
Need it.
And if we're not gonna do anything with these three guys, then let's just trade them for a veteran, man. Kyle Lowry's out there. I don't want no Chris Paul.
No.
But we need somebody that's gonna make sure the ball is in the hands of these horses.
Yeah.
We got the horses. We got the guys. We just need those two things. And then my last thing is the Garden Pride, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know what Fizz is doing, but that crowd was pumping on a preseason game.
Crowd was lit 2 nights in a row, man. The crowd was live, man.
I thought it was a playoff game.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin called me like, yo, is it a playoff game in the preseason? I'm like, yeah. It's crazy, man. So, we got to get away from the fire and Fizz and kind of see if he could come up with some ideas to make this better.
Yeah.
And I think the keys is we got to get a point guard to solidify what we got if we want to have an inch of making the playoffs. And then Fizz got to get some identity out there.
Gotta get a
the defense was popping in the second half.
Yeah.
It was popping in the second half, but it's got to be like that all game.
True.
And if you're a coach, you got to set the tone early. You can't wait the second half to start playing.
True indeed.
So hopefully that can happen and we can have a successful season. But I'm optimistic, guys. I feel real good, but then again, I felt good last year. So I'm going to take it slow this year. I don't want to get depressed halfway through the
Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call, Q. Oh, man. We haven't heard from Q in a while, JLs. Definitely haven't heard from Q in a while.
But he's right, man.
Yeah.
Like, you really are a point guard away from making a playoff.
That's it. That's all we talking. Just making the playoffs and being a competitive team, because it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle a lot of nights, man. You don't want Julius out there forcing all the time. We got to get these guys set up and get the ball moving around the perimeter. Yeah,
for sure. It's like nights I can like when we can't get into sets and we don't know where to go, and it's part coaching and part point guard play too. Like if there's a point guard in there who knows what to do, who knows where to go, who knows what play to call, then things can be settled down. But then that's half point guard, half coaching too.
Yeah,
really our point guard way. Like I think so anyway.
Just gotta give it time, man.
Yeah,
you gotta give it time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's take a poll from the chat right now. On a scale of like 1 to 10, 1 being least confident, 10 being most confident, where are you guys in terms of Fizz? Throw a number in the chat right now, wherever you guys are watching from. Nick Time Show, KnicksFanTV. 1 least confident, 10 the most confident. How confident are you in Coach Fizz right now? Let's see what the fans are saying. Shout out Daniel Morelli checking in from Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah, man. Shout out Daniel, man. All right, I'm seeing some 4s, some 3s.
All right.
Samir says 8. Edward Hunter says 10. Okay.
Kingy161 says 1.
Yeah. Sid Leonard says 0. Ooh. Alex Collins 3. Ooh, that was surprising.
Damn. Maurice got the 7. All right.
Yeah. My chat's going crazy, man. I'm about to go blind. Yeah, that was probably a bad idea, man. I can't even read these responses. Mecca TV, I see you a 1.
All right. Antoine 6.5.
CP the artist is 7. Okay.
And YK Gunner says 5. Correct is 4.
All right.
My chat is
New York guy says 2.
7, 8. All right.
Wow. Okay.
7. Cross Signal says 8. Let's go, Cross.
Yeah. All right. No more votes, or else I gotta slow down my chat. My chat is going crazy right now. I can't even read it. All right, back to the phones.
With 9. All right.
All right, back to the phones. Raekwon from the Bronx wants to give his input. Raekwon, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling good. What's up, CPJ, Ellis? How y'all guys doing, man? Shout out to KnicksFanTV.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
Right. Yeah. So a lot of more victories in this preseason, in these few preseason games, that we've seen. But I just want to talk about, like the how the team has been playing. I like how RJ's been, scoring the ball, doing this thing. We take too much threes, and I don't like that because, we're not a 3-point shooting team, but we have shown some resiliency in that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we have to get better at, just controlling the pace and the tempo and things of that nature.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Appreciate the call, man.
Let's see.
Yo, Jails, you have your volume up? I'm hearing a little No, I was hearing a little feedback from the callers. I didn't know if that was from your volume or if that's me. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We'll see for the next one. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Soon McCullough, welcome to the channel. Soon just subscribed. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. I'm about 20 people away from 15,000, folks. Get CP to 15,000 for KnicksFanTV. If you're watching right now, just hit that red subscribe button. It's free. And the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel and support us. Yeah, go ahead.
So we shot 39% from 3.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I thought the 3-pointers tonight wasn't too bad, man. Let's go to the box score. I thought we did fairly well. I mean, Randle led it with 4. He was 4 for 8. You had Ellington go 3 for 6. RJ chipped in with 1.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Smith Jr. 1 for 4. Bobby Portis had a pretty decent game tonight. 12.6 boards for Bobby.
Yeah, like I'm seeing from Bobby, he's kind of turning it on right now.
Yeah, Bobby looked all right. He wasn't too terrible on the defensive end. I mean, I seen one of the guards bully him a little bit in the first half. I wasn't really happy with that, but I think second half he was all right. ISO 1 for 6, Dotson 1 for 2. So yeah, it wasn't not too bad tonight from 3-point land. Not too bad from that. Alvin Gentry said he wants his team shooting 43s at night.
That's nuts.
He wants them shooting 43s a night. Yeah, I mean, they shot, I think they were like 17 for 41 or something like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Factuals. Dean, welcome, Dean. All right, let's go back to the phones. Who we got? Happy Friday, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. How you guys feeling tonight? Let's go to the Bronx. Let's go to our guy, Max, the president of the Frank Ntilikina fan club.
Here.
Max, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm good, CP. How you doing, JLS?
I'm good, man. We chilling, man.
I like today's game. Today's game was very fun to watch. I think RJ is a very, very complete player for a 19-year-old. Like, obviously, he has to work on shooting, but defense, passing, driving to the rim, finishing, he's really good at that. Like, right now. Like, he's way better defensively than I thought he'll be. And I'm really surprised at that. And, listen, with this point guard thing, it's like, okay, you saw first half. First half, they're hitting threes, like, left and right, like hotcakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because there's Dennis Smith Jr. and Wade Ellington on the floor as your backcourt.
Yeah.
There's no defense being played.
Right.
0.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You have to, like, I don't understand. This is why Fizdale in the chat is at a 3, a 2, a 1, a 0, a 4, because he don't get it. I don't understand. He don't get it. Like, you cannot play. Listen, it's either you're going to be a defensive team or you're not going to be a defensive team. You either care about defense or you don't care about defense.
We got to set a tone.
Like, stop being a used.
We got to set a tone,
Stop being a used car salesman and be a man of your word. Do you like defense or not? Like, are you part of the Riley tree branch, whatever the hell he wants to call it? Are you part of it or not? Like, which one is it? This is why he's gonna get. Listen, CP, I know you want to give him a chance. There's no way he makes it past his whole contract. No way on earth.
Oof.
None.
Come on, Max.
I'm telling you.
Come on, Max. Have some faith, man.
He's just not that bright. He's not that smart. I'm telling you.
Listen.
He's not. Who was
Go ahead, JLs. Go ahead, JLs. Talk him off a ledge. Talk him off a ledge, man.
I'm shooting Fizdale. First of all.
Yeah.
It's preseason.
Yes.
Second of all, it's preseason. Third of all, preseason. Right? So listen, Wayne Ellington hasn't started all preseason, and it's only 4 games. Like this is here's the thing: for the first few games of preseason, guys, on the preseason, there was no spacing. The spacing has been horrible. Like, I love RJ, and he's been career for us, but the spacing has been horrible. We needed somebody to shoot. This team is not really complete. We have guys, like I said last game, who can play defense and can't shoot, or they can shoot but can't play defense. We don't have both.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Reggie Bullock was supposed to be both. But his defense is okay, but he got injured. Now we have Wayne Ellington, who lost his rotation spot in Miami because he can't play defense. We have Frank, who's really good at defense, can't shoot. We really don't have. We have mismatches everywhere.
It's mismatches everywhere. It's hard to put the team together, man. This is the problem. You've had the past 2 years, okay, when you don't have an established star and you don't have an established player, right? The top teams in the league, JLs, what do they all have in common? They have at least 2 to 3 go-to guys. Like 2 to 3 guys, night in and night out what this guy's role is going to be, what they're going to bring to the team. The problem is past 2 years with Fizz, it's all over the place. You don't know where you're going. You don't know who to play. Woodson had the same problem. Hornacek had the same problem. You have a lot of guys that are just middle of the row. So, like I said, when are you going to need ISO for the instant offense? When are you going to put in Frank for the defense? What are you going to do with DSJ? You got him in the Porzingis trade. You just going to throw him to the side? You know what I mean? You have Dotson here. Is Dotson going to play? I don't think so, the way things are looking right now.
And that's the other thing, too. Dotson, to me, can at least play a little bit of both. Frank can play. But Dotson is going to be caught because he's not versatile. I feel like that's why Fizz is not really playing him as much right now, because he can't handle the ball.
Yeah.
And he can do all the other things. He's kind of like, but I don't know. Man.
It's tough, man. Appreciate the call, Max. Appreciate the call, man. We gotta give this thing time, man. We have to give this thing time, people. Don't bail on Fizz so fast, man. Give this thing some time. Let's go to Scott from Jersey. Wants to weigh in on things. Scott, how you feeling, bro?
I'm good, brother. Blowing one down. How y'all?
Good, man.
I got a few things.
Yeah.
One, Bobby Portis' perimeter defense is so trash.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough out there, man.
Yeah, it's been really bad. The worst stretches over the last these 3 games have been when Bobby Portis has been on the floor, I've noticed.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, your big man rotation, you would probably leave him off and go with Taj when Mitch gets into a bind. That's where I'm going. I'm going Marcus, I'm going Randle, Mitch, and Taj. That's all I need. I need Kev getting minutes, JL. It's at the 4 or the 3. I need Kev out there. We can't lose Kev. We can't lose Kev in all this shuffle, man. So if Bobby has to sit, but I need Kev out there as much as I can get him out there.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. Taj hitting 3 is kind of like forcing it, because Taj is at least going to play defense.
Right.
And keep some people honest. If he's hitting the 3, then it's all right. What's Bobby for if Taj, the veteran, can play defense and hit the 3 as well?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Taj to come here and be, a sharpshooter from 3, but I don't know what he did over the offseason.
Yeah, he's working.
Portis can sit for all I care from now.
Yeah,
he's been doing it. But the reason really why I called is because I'm not letting Nickeil Alexander-Walker and the Pelicans organization out of that building until he is a New York Knick.
Oof.
That boy can ball.
That boy can ball, man.
Yeah, he could really, if we're not going to make the playoffs this year with him, he's definitely a perfect point guard to play next to RJ. Like, he's what we want with Frank, and he could score, and he could shoot, and off the catch, that boy's nice. I would what would y'all give up? I'm thinking, I would even maybe give up Knox, but I wanted like DSJ, Trier, those Mavericks picks. Like that's how much I think he can change.
He's ready to put the whole. He's ready to get rid of the whole program, JLs. I mean, listen, this guy's not a realistic target, right? The guy you're really looking at is the flavor of the past 2 days has been Buddy Hield, right? Based on the fact that it seems like him and the Kings are at an impasse in terms of contract negotiations.
yeah, I don't know if this guy's gonna be available anytime
soon. I think they give him the money though. Nobody, you know what I mean. Nobody's coming to Sacramento like that unless you're giving, Harrison Barnes did because you guys paid him.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's, you know what I mean. They're gonna pay him. They try to lowball him to see if they can sign him. He didn't offer it. He'll get his money. He ain't going nowhere unless we offer them, the type of deal I just mentioned. But I'd rather have Alexander Walker for that type of trade. He's younger and. Buddy Hield's 27 years old already, which I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Isn't he 26?
No, remember he got caught out for lying about his age or something.
Oh.
Yeah, Buddy got caught out for lying about his age at Oklahoma. That's where he went to Oklahoma, right? I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. He's 27, so I mean, Alexander Walker. I don't even know. I don't care if he's even 21 years old as a first round pick. Man,
just do anything he can to get him, right?
He's good.
Oh, man. All right, Scott, man.
I want that boy.
Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. Yeah, Buddy Hield, JL, yesterday it was reported that he turned down a 4-year, $90 million offer as an insult. He wants that Harrison Barnes. He wants that Harrison Barnes money, baby. He wants that Harrison Barnes money, man.
See the shades, man.
Yeah, you see how Bleacher Report did him? They threw him in the shade. Let me make this picture smaller, man. Look how they did Buddy. They made Buddy look so Hollywood, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, they really did.
Look at that, man. That's journalism, man. That is journalism. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw the story.
Look how they made Buddy look, man. They made him look bad, man. Yeah. So Buddy wants the bag.
Yep.
Hey. There's no doubt about it that he's a solid 3-point shooter, solid as they come.
Not solid. He's not solid.
Yeah,
He's elite.
Yeah. Yes. I definitely diminished his attributes there a little bit. But listen, I don't like Scott said. I don't see the Kings are not getting rid of him. They'll figure out a way to get him in there, and also it's gonna cost you a lot. And it's going to cost you a lot in assets, and then it's going to cost you a lot in money. That's dangerous, man.
Yeah, it will cost you a lot. Man, you have to just figure out what is it worth right now to trade for somebody like him? Is it worth it? Is he going to be around long? Are you going to sign him long term? Can he carry your franchise?
Yeah. Well, for me, I definitely wouldn't be looking for him to carry the franchise. No way.
I mean, that's what you're getting. That's what you want out of a max player.
Well, right? For sure. In my opinion, you know me. My max player has to be the guy. You know what I mean? He has to be the guy. This ain't no Harrison Barnes, no damn Chris Middleton. No, I need a superstar for that kind of money.
Exactly.
This is your stat that you pulled up here. Buddy Hield and Steph Curry were the only two players to shoot over 42% from three this season, and I think he was he the fastest player to knock down 600 threes? There was another stat like that. I got to pull up Tommy Beer's stat on that.
Yeah, I believe Tommy posted that.
Yeah, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat about a Buddy Hield trade? Would you consider it? Would you consider a Buddy Hield trade? We know Bradley Beal is gone.
Yep.
Bradley Beal is off the table. God bless him. That's loyalty right there, JLs.
Yeah, and I think too, if we're getting Buddy, that means we're getting rid of shooting guards because, of course, we have enough of those.
Yeah. I mean, somebody said we have shooting guards. I mean, they play the position, but can they shoot? You know what I mean? Can they shoot like that? Except for ISO. Not really.
I mean, let's listen, to be honest, all shooting guards can actually shoot, actually. I mean, with the exception of...
Debatable, bro.
RJ 40%, right?
Yeah.
Look, RJ 40%. I believe what Dotson was. What was Dotson? 38? 38 or 30.
They were all around the same. I think, like I said, the only difference is that Ellington shot more.
Right.
And he's way more efficient at it. He's more of a catch and shoot.
Right, and Bullock as well.
Bullock as well.
Is upper 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
All our shooting guards actually we signed guys this year who can shoot the three.
Mm-hmm.
So we have shooting guards who can shoot. It's just that Like, do we need this guy who's probably better than all of them?
The most bona fide 3-point shooter? Absolutely, I would if the price is right. But the price in terms of assets and price in terms of contract, no, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. This is Tommy Beer's stat. It said Buddy Hield joined Stephen Curry as just the second player ever to attempt more than 600 3-points and shot better than 42.5% behind the arc. He's also the first player in league history to make more than 600 triples over his first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice, man. Especially looking at what we looking at here, man. I mean, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. You know, we were dead last in threes or in that bottom third all the time.
Oh yeah, of course. And it's like when we need volume too. Like I guess that was the thing with ISO. ISO didn't have the volume, even though he had the percentage.
That's why I see why Ellington is playing.
Exactly, because Ellington will put them up, and that trigger is very quick.
Right. It with way less dribbles.
It was exactly with less dribbles.
With way less dribbles. So, you know, interesting conversation. Somebody wanted to talk about Buddy. I don't know what happened to him. I think he hung up.
But yeah, also Ellington is also like 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So somebody in the chat had called in about Buddy, but I think he hung up. All right, so let's go to Zay from Maryland. Wants to talk about ISO. Zay, how you feeling, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Good, man. How you feeling, bro?
Good. Can't complain. It was a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. Yeah. My assessment of everything so far, I think as far as the point guards, I'd rather go with Dennis Smith. I think Dennis Smith should start the season. I think he was moving the ball. And there was a few things where he moved the ball pretty good, and he was his defense. He was poking the ball out a few times. So I mean, he was doing some stuff that was good enough. Mm-hmm. Better than Alfred Payton. He's just causing a low jam. But as far as ISO, a lot of people get on him for the isolation, but he's literally the only one that can get to the basket.
He's the only one that can create on his own, except for RJ and Randle.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's kind of like the reason why we even caught back up in the first place to even be in the running to win the game. Like, I don't know what it is, but this team does not know anything about off-ball cutting. Like, no one cuts, no one does anything. Like, if they don't have the ball in the hands, it's just
that's
stuff.
it. There's no movement.
And I think that's what's really killing us. Is like, there's no movement. There's no one can get to the basket, and then no one's cutting. So it's just like a lot of stiff movement. I think once that gets like fixed and cleaned up, we'll look like a better team altogether.
Oh hell yeah, yo! I think I've seen two picks set twice this whole game, dog. Like twice.
Yeah, the movement just wasn't there, man. Movement just wasn't there, man. Appreciate the calls. Hey, my fault. We got a lot of calls on the deck, so I just want to get to as many people as we can. Spencer from Atlanta, you're up next. Wants to talk about RJ. Spencer, how you feeling, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Good. How you doing, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, man. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I just want to talk about RJ Barrett, and I think the misconception that a lot of people have is that like he's not a shooter, and the thing you got to look at is he's more of an attacker and a mid-range game, like the way he played today. Mm-hmm. I think people just got to give him time to mature. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, Kawhi Leonard, the Greek Freak, they're not shooters, but they're MVP caliber players. Klay Thompson's he's a shooter.
Right. Would
you rather have the Greek Freak or Kawhi Leonard? I mean either or than Klay Thompson.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Yeah, we got to give RJ time, man. We got to give RJ time. But I think by and large, most of the fan base is encouraged by RJ's play. JLs. How can you not be? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just, right now. That's like the brightest beacon of hope for us.
That's
right
it,
now.
man. That's it.
RJ has been very consistent. Better than advertised on the defense end of the ball. Been finishing better than advertised. Been hitting the mid range a little bit better than advertised. The only thing that seems correct about the scouting report was the 3-point shooting.
Yeah, and the free throw shooting, as well.
Yeah.
Because neither he nor DSJ can hit free throws, and that bothers me to no end. But RJ's doing his thing, and hey, how good would it feel to actually strike gold on a draft pick, Jay Ellis, and get it right.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? And how does it feel? It feels good to see early, signs of positive return so far. You know what I mean? I say that cautiously optimistic.
It feels great, man, because people talk about how we don't get the picks right, and it looks good for the franchise that we have a pick that's going to do good for us.
Yes.
And it also kind of makes people look stupid for laughing at us for getting the third pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the summer when we used to laugh, oh yeah, I only got the third pick.
Yeah.
So okay, we have RJ and he's contributing and he's in the running for rookie of the year, and it just makes the franchise look good. It makes tanking last season not look like such a bad idea.
Not too bad, and especially with Zion out with a knee injury already, man, that's got to be concerning. Yeah, even though they say it shouldn't be too bad, he missed the rest of the summer league with a sore knee as well. So we'll see, man.
And I want to say one more thing too.
Yeah, go ahead.
DSJ and ISO, because he said ISO was the only one able to get to the basket. Here's the thing: DSJ be getting to the basket sometimes, but he doesn't.
He hasn't finished well. He hasn't finished well. Tonight. He didn't finish well. To be fair, tonight he didn't finish well.
But in general, too, he doesn't draw fouls for a guy who gets to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
He does. Like ISO, he uses his body to draw those fouls. I feel like DSJ still tries to do acrobatic, flippity flop stuff in the air.
And he's hitting the deck too much. Moutier rubbed off on him a little too much. Pause. You know what I mean?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
He kind of has to. I can't believe I'm saying this. He kind of has to learn from Moutier last season, because last season Moutier he got better at driving and drawing contact as well. I feel like DSJ has to do the same thing. He draws some contact and get to the foul line if he's gonna go to the hole like that.
Absolutely, man. Well said. All right, let's go back to the phone. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Let's salute to Jacob Canner. He says he's new repping the Bronx. Everybody in the chat right now, we got about 900 people watching. 30 cities in the chat. Let's see where you guys are checking in from. Anybody watching from around the globe, outside of the U.S., definitely let us know. Got a couple more super chats in here to salute. Let's Conley P sends a super chat. He said, if no one of the 3-point guards have a floater or a pull-up or any shot, then maybe Frank wins by default with above average defense. I mean, I will go. I'm going to give DSJ a shot first, Jay Ellis.
Yeah.
Like half a season. You know what I mean? Evaluate. It can't be like, this thing with Fizz where he's like every 15 games like he did last year. Give him a good shot. Go to halftime, the All-Star break. If things ain't moving the way you want, let's go to Frank, or let's go to RJ Frank.
I have a feeling that they're gonna do the 10-game increment thing.
Oh no, can't do it. That's not enough time.
I feel like they're gonna do that 10-game increment analytics thing.
Yeah,
like how they did Melo.
I didn't like how they did that last year, man. I didn't like how they did that last year. Antonio Mano says, I know it's early, but RJ looks like 03 Wade. That was his early comparisons by some people during the draft. Saw a little Wade in him. How you feel about that, JL? So I think we talked about that on the show before.
Yeah, I mean, man, with the way he's kind of like controlling the pace, and passing is better than advertised. I'm not mad at it. I mean, even though Wade's athleticism is a little more off the charts, he got up there today too. So yeah, I'm not mad.
Not mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all, man. I'm definitely encouraged by RJ. Jam3 Productions. Salute to Jam3 Productions. He says, I hope Coach sticks to a rotation going into the season. Yeah, we definitely said the same. Michael Parker says, to quote Ron Cleveland, man, this is looking like an exact repeat of last season. I'm going to give the Knicks until the trading deadline. That goes for Coach Fizz, too. Oof. Strong words. Strong words, JLs. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let's go back to the phone. Shane from Jersey wants to talk about the point guard situation. Shane, how you feeling, bro?
I'm good, fellas. How y'all doing? Big fan of the show.
Good.
I mostly follow y'all on Facebook. I make comments in the comment section.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good game tonight. to go back and forth. Yeah, I want to talk about the point guard and also, guys coming off the bench. I feel like DSJ should be the starter. Frank should back him up, and then they should bring 4 guys off the bench. I think Taj, Kevin, Frank, and ISO.
Okay.
And other guys is going to have to be upset about it.
Okay.
No, they have to keep it tight.
Yeah,
Can't just be having just a guy every night. There's gonna be no good flow.
Yeah,
I hear that. I hear that, man.
What do y'all think about that?
Appreciate the call. I mean, he's right, JLs. We know that, but I don't think it's gonna come easy. It's not gonna come easy to get. Kev, how about Kev? Kev had how much points did Kev have tonight? Kev finished with 9 points, a 4-9 shooting. What do we do here with Kev?
We just stay the course with Kev, man.
Stay the course?
Yeah, Kev is looking nice, sharper. He's making quicker decisions. He's hitting 3. I like the direction Kev is going in. They tried to make him the man last year, a little bit. But I feel like his role might be, more off ball like he's doing right now, and his efficiency will go up. And then we'll see what happens as his game progresses. Maybe he can handle the ball a little bit more, but I don't think there's really need to with RJ. I feel more comfortable with RJ doing that off the bat than Kev right now.
Yeah.
But if that game comes along for him, then it comes along. But you don't have to force it right now.
Yeah, I think Kev needs his minutes. I think Kev definitely needs his minutes. It's going to be interesting to see how this Morris-Randle tandem works, especially on the defensive end when we play quicker teams that go small. I'm still, I get and I'm comfortable with Morris starting for right now, but like I said, I don't want to forget about Kev. I definitely don't want to forget about Kev, man.
You know what? Morris has done pretty well this preseason, but I'm skeptical of him and Randle together on the offensive end.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. It seems like when you have both of those guys trying to post and taking turns posting, it kind of slows things down a little bit.
Definitely.
And today when Ellington was in there and RJ was in there and it was only Randle posting and everybody was making quicker decisions, it seemed like the offense flowed a lot better, even though percentage-wise,
I agree.
What's hitting is.
I agree. It's like even though Mars got his numbers, these past 3 preseason games, is it best off the bench? That's another thing that we're gonna have to look at. Even though he's been playing well in the starting role, we got to see how it impacts the rest of the team and the overall flow of the offense.
Yeah, so it's. Knox will give you that quicker decision making, offense flowing. The Morris defense is still a little bit better.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Right.
And it's things to consider. It's things to consider.
I mean, how about that? I mean, even RJ at the 3 was fairly decent in the opening run.
It was definitely working. Definitely working. I don't know, man. I still want to try ISO at the 2. I still want to see how that looks.
To start.
I want to see what it looks like, man. I want to see if he can change roles. Because remember when he was at the open practice, he was shooting quicker off the dribble.
Yeah.
Because that was his role. I wonder if he comes with the mentality that my role will be to make quick decisions. If he'll be able to give us the shooting we need and not be a disaster on defense and give us.
See, if you go in there, then I gotta go Frank. I gotta go Frank, ISO, RJ, Randle, Mitch.
I think he still go DS. I mean,
he can't go DSJ, man. No, RJ's never even gonna see the ball, man. You're gonna go DSJ, ISO, and Randle in one lineup. RJ's never gonna get one touch.
You gotta hear my caveat. That's
all right. Go ahead.
That's why I preference that with saying if he played like the open practice.
Yes.
Type.
Yeah. Catch and shoots.
Catch and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Catch 2-3. Keep everybody honest. And if he can see open practice ISO with that starting unit, then I can see it work. But I have to see open practice ISO.
Agreed. Agreed, man. Yeah, a lot to consider, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let's see where everybody's checking in from. Of course, Alex Collins checking in from Ireland. We got Jesse Martin checking in from Toronto. Albuquerque, New Mexico in here, J. Ellis. The Fortune 82. Las Vegas, Nathan L. What's going on? How you feeling? Rosedale, Long Island, Famous Jones. What's going on? Fort Greene, Brooklyn, Chuck Allen. We see you. Liberia. What's going on? J-Rock. You got San Diego, California in here. What's going on, man?
Good up, man. What's going on? What's going on in my chat as well, man? I
see
you. King E161, what's going on? Cameron Goldberg, Ricardo Custard, Sean Shepard, what up, though? Christian Smith, I see you guys here. Yo, Stephen Evans came in my chat early.
What'd he say?
As soon
was he missing Frank?
Oh yeah, he came in just at this rank. I wish I could scroll up and see it.
Was Stephen Evans missing Frank? Shout out Stephen Evans, man.
Oh man, he said something mad disrespectful and then just left.
Oh my god.
I don't remember. I was like, yo, this
guy. Hey, I'm two more subscribers away from 15,000 people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. 2 more people. Who's gonna be the lucky person?
Word.
Who's gonna be the lucky person? Maybe I'll give away a prize. The 15,000 subscriber is gonna get a prize. Who's it gonna be?
Facts. And hey guys, I'm 13,000 away from 15,000. So
yeah. Tommy Gibbs in the chat. Salute to Tommy Gibbs. He says, "Don't sleep on Bobby P." Now we gave him his props. We gave Bobby his props. He had a good offensive game tonight. We gave him his props.
Yeah, man. Hasten Sensation was hitting the rook with the spin move.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, man. That drive less spin right.
Yeah.
And he was hitting the 3-point shooting as well. Not that much, but you know.
Factuals, man. Franco Baldo, appreciate the subscribe, Franco. Is it gonna be Franco? Let's see. Was it Franco? Was Franco 15,000? Let's see. Franco. Oh. No, I gotta go back and see. Cause I'm at 1507 right now. So
okay, so you been me.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Trying to get extra.
Nice. Oh man, yeah, I should do a giveaway. I gotta figure it out though. We're gonna figure out some cool trivia to do for the giveaway for opening night. We'll do opening night. We got Macri coming. He's coming for the Nets game. Matter of fact, next Friday, week from today. Macri's coming on a week from today.
Yeah.
Should we do a random one? All right. How should we do this?
Random drawing.
Random drawing. All right. Let's take a call first. We got people waiting on the line, and then I'll figure out the giveaway. Devin from Great Neck's up next. Devin, how you feeling, bro? Hello. All right. I think Devin fell asleep. All right. E from Springfield is up next. E, how you feeling, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? This is my first time calling in. I just had 2 questions I had to ask you, and you guys actually answered probably answered the first one just now about Marcus Morris coming up. Because the Wayne Ellington, Trier, whatever you want to do at the 2, move RJ at the 3. I feel like the offense was way less stagnant. The spacing was good, and then Marcus Morris and Julius Randle both kind of think they're like a little like a light version of Melo or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Having 2 guys on the floor like that at the same time is weird for the offense, man. And then my second question, I seen a report today. I seen a report today about the point guard battle. It said Fizdale is considering giving regular minutes to all 3 of them, and I hate that. To be honest,
I saw that, and that was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life.
Terrible, bro. What is this?
I don't know. Maybe it's just as a favor to Perry, man. Maybe it's just as a favor to Perry, J. Ellis. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Did the same with Moody.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a favor to Perry.
You gotta have consistent. The point guard is an extension of the coach. You gotta have a consistent guy running the offense, or 2 guys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
However you want to go about it. I don't care if it's DSJ starting or Frank starting, but it got to be. Payton is I don't know, but just make the decision, 2 guys and go with them.
I hear that, man. No. Appreciate the call, man. Good points.
How you feel about that?
I agree. I agree, man. We've been preaching it for the longest, man. We need stability from the point guard position, JL. So we know this.
Yeah, we definitely do, man. Like, I already want the deadline to come in. Is it December yet? Like, damn, man. Like,
yeah. So speaking of the trade deadline, supposedly on Zach Lowe's latest column, our favorite guy these days, he predicts a Marcus Morris trade to the Jazz for Dante Exum. How you feel about that? I'm not too enthused by that, but how you feel about that?
Okay. I mean,
that one didn't really move me, man.
I'm not moved either.
Yeah, but didn't really move me, man.
I mean, we all kind of speculated at the beginning of the season because of the size of his contract, and because of the value he brings, we can see him being moved by February for sure.
Pass.
But for Exum, I don't know.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Pass. Pass. Somebody said never heard of him. We see how hard pass. Lowe's a loser. Yeah, that was funny. I think he's on board with Knicks for clicks and trolling now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's part of that gang.
He's part of that gang. He's part of that gang.
The Knicks have too many power forwards.
Yeah. Travis Dickerson sends us a super chat. He said, "Crazy Eyes Bobby had a decent game." Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Appreciate the support, Travis. Knickerbocker sends us a super chat as well. $15K for KnicksFanTV. Great work, JLs. Great work. All the mods, TM, Dave, Above the Rim, Rome, everybody. Great work. Shells Heavy. Appreciate the support. Everybody who's been supporting us. Keith Sinclair. You know, everybody who's been rocking with us, man. Again, this is early, just the beginning. And on the preseason finale, we hit 15,000 subscribers. Great job. Great job.
We here.
All right, how we want to do this giveaway, man? Somebody give me some ideas. What do we want to do here?
Should we do it today? Maybe we should do it oh no, that's gonna be the opener.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm gonna do a giveaway for the opener too.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. What should we do real quick? Like if we would do something right now, what do you think we should do right now?
Name in the. Is that gonna take too long?
What?
Like a form or something we can like.
Do we have a form, Dave? Do we have the Dave? You could send out the same form that we used for the meet and greet giveaway. Send out that form. And everybody put your names and your email address and your phone numbers in the form, and then we'll do a random drawing. Boom. We'll do it that way, yeah. Dave, if you have that link to the form, just throw that link in the form and we'll do it.
Yeah, someone said give away the Preseason hats.
That's on you, man. JL, let's go international with it, man. This guy called in when you weren't here, when you were in Miami. He was a good caller, man. He goes by the name of Peter from Belize.
All right.
Yeah, man. Peter, how you feeling, bro?
Good night.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good, man. What's going on?
I'm doing. I was just flipping between the Yankees and the Knicks, and we got the win, extended the series, and I was hoping for a Knicks victory tonight.
Yeah.
But main thing for me with our Fizz is coming down the stretch. Does he know how to put the right play? I know it was only 2 seconds, and there's not a lot of the amount of time that was there. But isn't it time? I don't see him for some reason trusting RJ Barrett in that situation. I would have wanted to see the ball in RJ's hand.
Yeah.
Instead of, I'm sure most people in this chat room are going to agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
When are you going to put RJ the ball in your star player's hand?
Yeah.
That is the number 3 pick. I feel with Zion, that depending on how time he's gonna.
I'm gonna just cut the call because it was kind of coming in and out. So he was basically saying he wanted to see the ball in RJ's hands tonight, JL, in the stretch. It was early. I think this was really the first game, right? Or maybe the Hawks game. It was a close game, but this was really like a real crunch time situation. And listen, ISO had the hot hand.
Yeah.
Randle had it going. even though it wasn't within the flow of the offense, it was kind of like, you kind of cringed. You wanted them to pass the ball, but then they would score. And then you're like, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, that's going to come with time.
Yeah, it's going to come with time, man.
Like, it's preseason. It's 4 games into the preseason season. RJ's already shown that he can kind of, be the man on the team. So I feel like, the more he plays, the more respect he gets, the more trust people will have in him, and he'll have that time to do that, right? It's just early right now. But I feel like that will happen eventually.
It'll come. It was very early. This is really like the first situation of its kind. And it was good experience for the team. Again, we don't want Julius playing hero ball all the time. So hopefully it's something that they will learn from. Absolutely. And thanks. Go ahead.
Yo, Carlito's back.
I forgot to mention that. Welcome back, Carlito. Carlito, man.
What up, bro?
Carlito, what's going on, man? Carlito was here when it was less than 1,000. He's back.
We had 3 followers.
When it was less than 1,000, man. So all the OGs, we heard from Q tonight. We heard from Max in the Bronx. We didn't hear from what's our guy's name, man? Why'd his name slip me? The guy who always calls in first, Julian. We didn't hear from Julian tonight.
Julian. Yeah, we did.
Julian's been slipping. He lost his streak.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was going well.
He's waiting for the season. It's preseason.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Definitely. Charles, appreciate it to subscribe. Okay, so speaking of the giveaway, I see 3 people have joined so far. So we're gonna we'll cut it off in 10 minutes. We're gonna cut the giveaway off it's 12:20 a.m. Eastern time. At 12:30, we're gonna cut the contest entries and do the giveaway. So if you guys want to win this prize, you better go ahead and enter right now. I see 4 names now.
All right, make sure you put it in my chat as well.
Yeah, Dave, could you put it in JL's chat as well? Keith Sinclair says, "Where's Ari? Ari must be partying hard tonight." Ari must be partying.
Where is Ari?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
ISO gets burned.
Yeah,
almost brings the team
and he
back.
ditched us.
And then Artie's like, "All right, I'm taking a nap."
On the night that ISO goes off, Ari completely forgets about us, man.
I thought he'd been here early.
You can't make it up, bro. Can't make it up. All right, let's go back to the phones while everybody's entering the contest. Let's go to Queens, JLs. Jeff wants to talk about the starting point guard battle. Jeff, how you feeling, bro?
What's good, bro?
Good, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, the point guard of the future, I don't think he's on his team right now.
It's fair.
I feel like we got to draft the next point guard. I feel like this draft is supposed to be like the 2017 draft with Lonzo Ball and all them. This draft going to be the one, and we don't got to tank. We can just go out there, compete, and anywhere we land, even if we 15, like let's say we make the playoffs and we 15, we can still draft somebody there. But the guy to pass the ball and make shots, open shots, he's not on this team right now.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. It's still early, man. Right now, I would say it's not a good sign that you have so much inconsistency. And thanks for the call, Jeff. But it's still early, JLs. Like, we still gotta, we can't use every game as a indicator for the future. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let it play out. We gotta give it.
Still gotta let it play out. Let it play out. You know.
Yep.
We got to refrain from drawing those fast conclusions. It looks bad. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of inconsistency. You don't know who you're going to trust night in, night out. And I feel like, yes, it's going to play into the season. But, let's just see. Let's just see how it rolls,
Yeah, man. We'll see, man. In February, maybe December, January, we'll get more of an idea.
Yeah.
If it's like, all right, these guys are progressing, aren't progressing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right, we got 43 entries so far, so the numbers are coming in. Hey, if you guys want to win something, I don't know what it's going to be. Could be a shirt, could be a hat. What should we give away? Should we give away a snapback, a tee? What are you thinking?
Somebody says they want a Mitch, please. I've seen somebody.
Okay. All right, so we'll do that. Well, the winner of tonight's contest will get a shirt of their choosing from either store, Knicks Fan TV or Nick at Time Show. A shirt of your choosing, whatever size, whatever color, from either my store or Jay Ellis' store, and we'll get that out to you guys, man. That's 15,000 appreciation night, right on the spot, Jay Ellis. That's what we do, man.
All right, let's do it.
Right on the spot. All right, so we're gonna close it. We got 8 more minutes left before we close it. 50 entries coming in. Keep those links coming across, and let's go back to the phones. The Nicktator from New Jersey wants to give his takes on the game. He's been anxious to get on, JLs. He sent me a DM. He's like, "What time are you guys going on?" You know, text me and everything. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, how you gonna play me out like that? Make me look like I'm like, trying to get on the line like that.
Listen, man, it's all good, man. We're all family here, bro. It's good.
Oh man. So listen. So I've coached. I'm about to coach my 10th year of high-level high school basketball.
Okay.
This past year, I coached at the Patrick School.
Okay.
All right. So used to be St. Pat's, high-level basketball, whatever. So I look at this, and I look at the Knicks season, and I look at Trier and Dotson, their ceilings are clear. All right, they've shown what they can do. Trier's shown his ability to score. Dotson has shown his ability to shoot from the outside, to defend the perimeter ball handler, etc. However, Perry and Mills have clearly showed they've replaced them. They've replaced them with Barrett, and they've replaced them with Ellington. And if I'm being honest, I think they need to trade them for anything they can, especially with Bullock and Iggy being on the roster. Meaning they're if you're going to get bumped down to the second tier and be on expiring contracts, you need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be out. That's my first point. Is I think those guys are going to be the first ones to go.
Mm-hmm.
Next is I think Frank, and this is going to be a weird thing. So see, hopefully you guys. The only reason I'm even saying this is I know that you guys will get it when I say this. Is that Frank is the second best point guard on this roster, but I don't know who the third best point guard is on this roster. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
So I don't necessarily know if DSJ or if Alfred is the best point guard on the roster or he's the third best, but I know for a fact that Frank is the second best, and that situationally Frank is the best player for that position that we can have given the circumstances.
Yeah.
And we saw it the other night against Trae Young.
Yeah.
He could lock down a defender enough that or lock down as a defender enough to shut down a point guard that eliminates and cancels out his inability to score.
Okay.
Now, lastly.
Yeah.
Lastly, and then I'll let you guys take over from here.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, my bold prediction for this year is Knox, Robinson, Portis, and 2 first-round picks for Karl Towns, Shabazz Napier at the deadline. I think Robinson's a freak athlete. Knox is good. He's a great shooter. But Towns is a potential Hall of Famer. That's what I got. You guys take it ahead.
Okay.
What was the trade?
He said Knox, Robinson, Portis, and 2 first-round picks, right? For Cat.
Yep.
Cat.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Mitch is my guy. He was wearing my shirt this week, man. I can't trade him, man. I can't betray Mitch, man. What are you doing with that? I don't think so. What do you got? I think the chat's killing it. The chat's not with it, man. Nick Tater. Chat is not with it, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm going there either, JL. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going there. Nah, can't do it. I can't bail on Mitch right now, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see what happens in February.
Yeah, let's see what happens in February. You know what's so interesting about the Frank thing though is that earlier during training camp and things, when Fizz was asked about him, or once again in terms of what position, he again refrained from doing that. He said, "I don't want to put him in a position. He can be multi-versatile, blah 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 boom." But yet and still, it's all about the point guard position for him right now with Fizz. You know what I mean? To the point where he didn't even play him tonight because he wanted to evaluate the other 2 point guards.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, I know some people are upset about it, but like, I mean, Morris didn't play either, and he's played all the other games.
Right.
So I can't. And Morris is going to be in the rotation.
Right,
so.
but I'm saying even in the interviews and the comments, he still loops Frank in the point guards.
Yeah, he
right.
does.
He said he sat him because he wanted to give Dennis and Alfred a look. He also right. He also said he could envision playing the 3 of them together in games, which again was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Yeah. Now I feel what you're saying, man, and it's just, you know what it is too. Like, even there's depth everywhere else too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's depth at the shooting guard too. Like, there's 6 shooting guards, and now they're playing RJ at small forward too.
Facts.
RJ didn't need to play 39 minutes today.
Do you guys in the chat? You guys have an issue with the amount of minutes that RJ logged this preseason, the highest in the league? You have an issue with it? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I didn't either at first, but I mean, but tonight, when you have other guys you want to look at more and they've only played 15 minutes, and
maybe Dotson could have gotten some more minutes.
Yeah, I feel like somebody like Dotson could have got some more run to get a good look at him as well. Like, I understand why we wanted to give him more minutes, to fast track him, get an acclimated with the systems, and see what he does good and what position. But I feel like he didn't need to do it tonight.
Yeah, I was wondering when they were gonna shut him down, but he definitely got his full share. Shout out DG Films. He said, I just left the Garden. Haven't been there since KD was on OKC. The new building looks amazing. Energy was electric. But come on, Julius. We needed that win. Yeah. I know. Julius was trying to have his Garden moment quickly, JLs. He was trying to do a mellow.
Oh, man. I wanted Trier to hit that open 3 so bad. When he
two. ISO had 2 shots. He had 2 shots at it, man. Couldn't get it down. But, you know, and he was definitely down this week. I know that for a fact. He wasn't happy with his playing time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't let that, hopefully that humbles him. The whole thing humbles him and he doesn't let it get him down, And again, it's you got to keep working on your game. You got to earn those minutes, man. It's a lot of guys for playing time.
Right.
A lot of guys playing time. Yeah.
Somebody wondering what my RJ merch looks like. I'm going to put the link in my store right now. So
okay.
I know what the hell is up there.
Yeah, man. DG, you said Moke Hamilton. Yeah, Moke was on the show for the free agency show. Yeah, Moke was on the free agency show, if you guys didn't see that. There was another thing I was going to say. Upcoming shows, we're going to do our bold predictions. Sunday, 12 noon Eastern. Bold predictions and preseason awards show. That should be a fun one. And then, right back to it. Wednesday night. Oh, we got Tommy D coming in. Was that Monday or Tuesday? I forgot.
I think Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Tommy D's coming in. He's going to break down RJ a bit more. We're going to go through some film. Show some plays that really got RJ going this preseason. And we'll get his thoughts on Fizz and what he can do to really get this team moving and get the ball moving as well. So Tommy D's going to be coming on Monday. Wednesday, we have opening night, Knicks versus Spurs. Let's go. Friday night, Knicks in Brooklyn against the Nets. We got Jonathan Macri coming on that show. He's going to be joining us for postgame. And then Saturday, we're live from MSG. Knicks versus Celtics. JL's home opener will be in the building. Yeah. Live from the Chase Lounge. Tickets are sold out.
Your question to Tommy D, is that the YouTube studio or that's live?
That's gonna be live stream. Yeah. So he's breaking down film as we speak, burning the midnight oil. So he's breaking down that film. So shout out to Tommy D. All right, the contest. I'm gonna close the contest in 1 minute. I'm going to take this call from Delano, and then we're going to pick the winner. So if you haven't entered the contest, do it right now. We're going to take 2 more phone calls, do the contest, and wrap up. Delano, what's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
My brothers, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
Good, man. How you doing, bro?
Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. I just wanted to voice my frustration. It's getting to a point where it's getting sickening to watch every other team have a competent or capable point guard. and we always seem to let them just do whatever they want to do on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets frustrating at times, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to believe in these guys. I want Frank to succeed. I want DSJ to prove the doubters wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want this so much for our squad, but it's like, what are y'all doing out there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, DSJ puts his head down like he's ready to score the basket, and it's like I see 2 or 3 plays where it's an assist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No release. It's a swing situation where you can swing the balls for an easy bucket. But you were so adamant on scoring that you botched that whole thing up.
Yeah.
And you're not even 100% healthy. Like, my man, what are you doing? And, you know, again, it gets frustrating because it's like, you know, I take this on the chin every time, you know, being out of town and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I support my Knicks. I let people know I'm a Knicks fan. And it's the pointing the fingers and the laughing. Like I'm not a joke. You know what I'm saying? My team is good. My players are good. They just need time. I can't keep doing this all this time stuff when you keep bringing in different pieces and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's really frustrating.
It's hard.
And like I said before, you know, because I'm going to be honest, even with me last season, I'm going to be honest, I think the reason that you saw the ball in Knox's hand more than you've seen it in anybody else's, as far as him trying to set up his own play, was to kind of temper the whole we missed out on the MPJ thing theoretically. I don't know for sure, but theoretically I think some fans were really pissed off about, like, how do you miss on somebody who was supposed to be the number 1 pick in the draft before the injury, and you give it to somebody else, you trying to prove that, hey, this is not a mistake. We got the right person for the squad, so we're going to try to feature him more. But that's not his game. Like, he's not an on-ball. Like, he doesn't do well with the ball in his hands. So, you know, it makes it look like you're trying to temper and prove that, hey, this is the right pick or whatever, as opposed to, listen, we have a plan in place, whatever the case may be, we're going to feature him, but we're going to feature him the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes him look on nights when he should have been on that he's all the way the wrong pick, and it makes fans just like, you know, again, scratching their head like, oh, what are we doing here?
I hear you, man, and appreciate the call, man.
I feel like...
You know, on the DSJ thing, I mean, on the MPJ thing, JLs, you know, me and you were there at the draft that night. And I think the overall sentiments, and yes, he's looking pretty sharp in the preseason right now, we must say. He's still very early, his preseason. I'm still happy with the Knox pick. I don't feel like we could have taken a chance on MPJ's back with Porzingis at the time out with the knee. And then you're talking about 2 guys being out for the whole season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We weren't gonna risk that from a PR standpoint. It would have just been same old Knicks once again. We couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it, man.
Let's not forget we weren't the only ones to pass on him. Like, he dropped. He dropped. He didn't just like
big time.
He didn't just like, oh, the Knicks missed on him, and then like he got picked up, you know, 1 spot over. He dropped. Teams.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
I'm not worried about it. I don't think the Knicks are really worried about that right now.
Can't listen, man. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. Let's worry about developing Kev and making sure that you know he turns out to be a good player, because I think he can be. I think he can be, but we gotta manage his minutes and make sure he stays engaged.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Make sure he stays engaged. Another thing, which I wasn't too surprised, I did see some people really asking about Iggy a lot too. I told you guys, Iggy was not going to play. He's not going to crack the rotation with all these guys already ahead of him trying to fight for minutes. You know what I mean? Iggy would have had to have had like a Landry Fields type of camp, J. Ellis, where, you know, he just comes out of nowhere and just cracks the rotation. I didn't think that was going to happen. I wasn't surprised that the training camp invites didn't get playing time, because there was already the roster spots were already set.
Yeah.
So you literally had to come out and play like Michael Jordan and then have them cut somebody for you to even be considered.
Yeah, man. There was no shot at that.
There was no shot.
There's no shot.
There was no shot.
100% agree with you.
Yeah. So the question with Iggy is, do they keep him up? Do they put him in the G League for a little while to keep him fresh? We'll see.
That's the thing, man, because Fizz don't seem to like the G League.
Yeah, he does not.
G League, but I think in some instances he should absolutely use it. And this is one of those instances where it's just too much depth, especially now you playing RJ at 3-2.
Yeah.
So like, come on, and we got like depth at every position. So
absolutely,
put him in.
Absolutely, man. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We have first of all, salute to everybody in the chat. We got about 800 people still with us, especially if you're on the East Coast. It's getting late, so definitely appreciate the support. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one more phone call, and that's gonna be Mike from Tennessee, and then we're gonna enter the contest. So I'm going the contest entries into overtime, Jay Ellis. If you haven't signed up, we got 70 entries right now. We'll give you guys 3 more minutes. Once we're done with the phone call with Mike, then we're going to the contest and saying goodnight. All right, Mike, so you're the closer on the phones, man. Wrap it up tonight, man. How you feeling?
Pretty good, guys. How you doing?
Good. Well, what's your points tonight?
Good. So, just a couple quick things. We need to get Knox more plays and more touches. I mean, it's like you've been saying. We need to stick with him. No ifs, ands, or buts, or shoulda, couldas, or anything like that. He already looks better than last year. His confidence in his body language alone, which were terrible last year, those even look better. Like, we need to give him the chance, give him the time, and I think him and RJ are going to make a really good pair. And my second point, I'll be real quick. I know you got to do the giveaway. Everybody that wants to fire Fizz, you got to see it this way. Even if we don't win with Fizz, we have to show Knox and Mitch and RJ some stability and consistency. Firing Fizz this season is the same kind of thing that helped to get us in the Porzingis situation.
Exactly.
Like, we cannot go forward firing our coaches every year or two or switching up, staff and any of this stuff because it's just going to be the same narrative in the news, which is the whole reason why people are saying nobody wants to come here.
Yep.
We have to build a culture, change the narrative on the franchise, and I'm not saying we're the Warriors at all, but I see Fizz as the Mark Jackson before we get a
caretaker.
He might not be the guy we need long term, but he's the guy we have, and we need to stick with him.
The bridge. Good points. 100% agree with this guy, man. Good close. Yep. Good close, JLs.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I agree with this guy 100%. The instability in the front office, the Phil Jackson foolery. Hey, you want to say Porzingis was a diva, his brother and all them steered him in the wrong direction? I'll give you all of that. But part of the reason why they wanted to flee so fast was the instability of the front office.
Yeah, it was carryover.
They did not trust us going forward to make the right moves for him. Maybe they even CJLs, like, listen, this guy's 7'3". His shelf life may not be as long as many others. They gotta hit strike while the iron is hot. We got Luka Doncic and them in Dallas. Mark Cuban already got a ring on the table. We have to have that stability. And you see RJ's parents there every game, J. Ellis. They were at Summer League, front row and center. They were at the game tonight. Shout out my guy, Ryan, whose crib we went to do the fan cave. They were there. Right. You better believe they're watching this thing closely and making sure that their son is in good hands.
Oh yeah, man, and I think he is, man. I know Fizz isn't doing everything correct right now, but like we said, it's still preseason. Let's give him time to get a rotation together, implement some offense, and see where this thing's going, man. I still have hope. I have more hope than everybody else who typed a 3.
Yeah.
Earlier on.
Yeah. I agree with Mike 100%, man. We need that stability, man. Need that stability.
Yeah. I'm not firing Fizz right now.
Yeah.
I want him to finish his contract just like you do. Show we have stability. Show that we can draft right. Show we can draft high with RJ, draft low with Mitch and ISO, and we can develop some guys and turn this ship around.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. So salute to Mike for closing the show for us. Salute to all the callers that called in. Now, Jay Ellis, people in the chat have been twisting my arm. They want 2 winners. So you know what? We're gonna give the people what they want because this is the number one show for the fans by the fans, Jay Ellis. So you know what? We're gonna give them 2 winners. The fans want 2. We're gonna give them 2.
2 winners.
2 winners tonight. 2 winners tonight. for supporting us. 15,000, man. Very.
Oh, I do. Wait, somebody asked my RJ. I have it on right now.
Okay. Let me get you in there solo. Okay. Maple Mamba. It's a nice joint.
Yeah.
It's a
and
nice
also
joint.
Got the text version here.
Yes, sir.
I got a mix, but I got a 23 too. You know?
Okay. All right. Multi-versatile. There we go. Multi-versatile. All right, here we go. Who wants to win? Let's get this list ready. Because 2 winners are going to get some shirts. All right, here we go. We're going to copy this. We're going to go to... Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for 2 winners. Hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't hit that like button for us, make sure you do so. It goes a long way in promoting the channel, and we definitely appreciate it. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our contest website. Let's put it on there for full disclosure, full transparency, JLs. That's what we do.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
All right. All the names are in. And all the mods, I hope all the mods put their names in there because the mods can play as well. So all the mods, if none of you put your names in, let me know so I can put your name in. All the mods should have put their names in as well.
All right, mods, Craig.
All right, mods, I'm giving you 10 seconds.
Tack is tacking. I don't think tack is.
Okay, Delano says he added. No frozen envelopes here. Shout out to Pal. All right, we're gonna run it, man. We're gonna run it. Oh, Keith Sinclair didn't. All right, I'll put Keith Sinclair in here. Rome, make sure you put your name in here. Rome, did you put your name in here? Dave, did you put your name in here? I saw Alex Collins did. All right, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. All right, here we go. First name. Here we go. First name is Ryan Bodette. Congratulations to Ryan Bodette. Congratulations. We'll email you. You pick out the shirt that you want, and we'll get it over to you, man. We'll get it over to you. All right. So we're gonna remove Ryan, and we're gonna get to the next guy. Salute to Ryan and congratulations. Okay. But they wanted 2 winners, J. Ellis.
Yeah, they did.
So we give the people what they want. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Let's go. The next winner is Louis Permisiero. My boy Bowie won. Yo, shout out to Bowie, man. Shout out my boy Bowie. Yo, can't believe Bowie was in here. Put his name in there. Shout out my boy Bowie, man. I haven't seen him in a while. We grew up together, man. This was not rigged. This was not a frozen envelope situation. Completely random. Shout out my guy Bowie. He won the hat. I mean the shirt.
All right.
It wasn't rigged, man. It wasn't rigged. This was completely random. Trust me, completely random, man. So yeah, shout out my guy Louie. All right, so let me highlight these names real quick so we don't forget. So the first one was Ryan Bodette, right?
Yeah, I remember Ryan.
Yeah. First one was Ryan Bodette. So let's highlight that one. Salute to everybody that played, man. Opening night, Knicks Spurs. We got some more stuff to give away, so don't worry about it. Small world, man. Small world. Me and Louis grew up together, man. Small world. All right, yeah, and salute to everybody that watched. Once again, we'll be back Sunday. Bold predictions and preseason awards. We'll have some fun with it. Hope you guys join us then. That'll be 12 p.m. Eastern. JL, so you go ahead and sign out, man.
Oh, man. Yo, man, I'm mad excited because the Nick of Time show is back. We are recording Sunday. I'm mad hyped. I ain't seen my peeps in a minute. So check that out. We're going to be dropping it on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, all those places where you can find podcasts on Tuesday, and hopefully have the video up by Wednesday as soon as I get my computer situation fixed up. And yeah, that is all. Also, merch is available as well, as you can see. I'm trying to get my store really fixed up. That's why I haven't really promoted it heavy. and I've been kind of silent on that end, but watch out for the merch as well. I got Ninja P shirts, so check that out, Ninja P shirts. And yet, that is all. Back to you, CP.
All right, appreciate it, JL's good show tonight, man. And salute to everybody that watched, man. Almost 900 people joined us tonight. Final preseason game, Knicks fall 117 and 116. You guys ready for the season? You got no choice. Wednesday night, Knicks in San Antonio, kicking it off. The storylines are going to bleed into this. Who's going to start at the point guard? How will RJ Barrett continue the momentum? We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But continue to leave comments in the video even after this live stream. Leave us a comment in the chat. All hashtag news. Salute to you guys. Welcome to the show. Salute to everybody that subscribed and has been supporting KnicksFanTV from the beginning. We made it to 15,000 subscribers, and we're continuing to climb and kill it. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. The show is available in audio format. Spotify, Google Play, iTunes. Hit the links in the video description for your favorite podcast platform, and you can find the show in audio format. If you listen on iTunes, please leave a review of the show. Very important, man. It takes us a long way. Please leave a review for us on iTunes. And join this conversation on Twitter, Discord. Share this video on Twitter, Facebook, your favorite social media platform. And help us support. Once again, thanks everyone. Carlos Martinez down in Australia. Salute to you guys. Salute to all the Yankee fans, man. We actually got a W tonight. Ismail Yusuf. We had a guy check in from Zimbabwe, JL. Salute to the guy checking in from Zimbabwe.
Alright, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we hitting every continent, baby. You hitting every continent, man.
I'm gonna have to visit. I need to visit there. I need a plug.
Yeah, man. Bowie, appreciate it, Bowie, man. Congratulations again. We'll get you that shirt, man. Funny that you won the contest, bro. Definitely appreciate you supporting, man. Jack Peters, appreciate it. JL, so you want to shout out, man?
Craig Williams always holding me down, man. Thanks to Craig. Enzo954, Cameron Goldberg. Knicks at Night TV, shout out to you, man. Holla out your boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out Nick at Night TV, man. Shout out Nick at Night TV, you know what I mean?
Word, that's my cousin's wife's brother. Shout out to you.
Okay.
Big Marcus, Cameron Goldberg. Who am I missing? Carlito's back.
Carlito's back. Shout out Carlito, man.
Carlito.
Yeah, man. Ismail Yusuf is our guy from Zimbabwe. So, yeah, man. We'll see you guys Sunday. Peace.